Guess I should take my mic off mute. Can you let me know if you can hear me and that everything is functioning on your screens and in your ears? That would be good to know, wouldn't it? Hello, Lionel Lanes, CDB, and Northman. How you doing? Old Lady Plays is here. Ha ha, a bit low. A bit low. It's a little quiet. Oh, bloody, bloody. It's okay. Please hold. Please hold. Let's didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Is that any better? Is that any better? I tend to err towards the mic volume being lower, and then I turn it up in my editing software, then blowing out the mic. So let me know. I know it takes like 20 seconds from when I change the mic to when you hear it. There's 14 people watching. Some of you are chatting, some of you are not. If you're not, come in and say hi. If you're new around here, I don't know what I'm doing with streaming, so forgive me. Okay, all right, we're learning as we go here. Sorry for blowing out your speakers, Lionel Lanes, after you turned them up, because I set improper expectations about how loud the stream was going to be. And now, somebody drop me a note in Discord and say, hey, remember to turn your mic back down when you go to record your next episode. Because I forget. All right, you got your save up while you're watching. Excellent, excellent. Greekman's here. Oh my gosh, it's like the entire Discord community. Oh, I got a tweet. And that's what cool kids do? That's what cool kids do, yeah. We tweet. We're tweeting. Or Xing or messaging. I know some of you don't like Twitter X, but there is a large community there. I apologize in advance. I don't think I have enough of a following on Blue Sky. I said Blue Stream. Wow, here we go. All right, I'm gonna pull. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna pull. There you go. Nothing to see. Oh, why is it different? Because it's on a different monitor. I don't know what I'm doing. That's fine. So hey, Cellophane. 2017 again in here at Cautious Paul. So they've released a new patch today. It's my unprofessional opinion. I kind of feel like patches 1, 2, and 3, because they released 2 yesterday, as we all know, is patches 1, 2, and 3 were like, oh, it's breaking people's machines, it's soft locking, it's doing all sorts of wonky business. I feel like the one today is maybe more what I was expecting out of maybe the second patch, where yes, they've definitely got. Is that big enough on your screens? What do I do this? Is that? I'm trying not to make it go off of your screen here. Is that any better? There we go. We can see almost all of the text. There we go. Yes, I be in the text now. Yep. Fixed a crash where pictures folder is missing or unavailable. Is that a crash? Was that causing crashes? That sounds to me like the place where they would hold, the images that what people have discovered are actually just PNGs for the player new gen faces or whatever. But various crash fixes. I like how generic that is. I guess there's so many that they can't tell us what exactly that they've fixed. But when you look at the rest of this, right? Column labels appear. The wrong column label appears on recruitment contracts. Doesn't tell us what it was, but okay. Icons for captain and vice captain being the wrong way around on the captain's tile. So we're going to take a look at some of these stuff. I want to kind of just like talk about it, and then we'll dive in, and I'll probably forget what we talked about, and we'll have to pull this back up. But it just seems more like, okay, maybe we've gotten somewhat more stable. Although I was watching Dr. Benji's stream earlier. By the way, what a dude! He like pulled up my video and talked about it. So like, thanks Ben for that. I just lost my. This is why I edit videos and don't do live streaming, because I just blanked out. Okay, we'll just come back to it. Being the wrong way around on the captain's tile. I feel like a lot of the things I have seen in FM26 that aren't game breaking but are just wrong are things being exactly the opposite of what they're supposed to be. And that is a little befuddling to me. So I'm not sure if there are any programmers in the chat. Like, it almost seems like, oh, we were expecting that to be a 0 and now it's a 1, and we've coded everything backwards. And I'll give you will I give you an example? Let me see if I can pull up the game here and find, because I've reported a bunch of bugs about some of this, and obviously the more important bugs are I know what I was going to talk about. It's about Max. We'll come back to that. Is like stuff that's literally breaking people's machines. That's bad. So you want to fix that. I totally understand that. And apparently they're still struggling with Max. That's what was discussed on Benji's stream. I'm looking at my saves here. I have one called Broken Press Conference. So let me pull that up and see if that'll show what's going on. Oh my gosh, chat. I've got to keep up with chat. Oh God, I'm so bad at this. Let's see. We haven't won a game recently in this where I saved it. But at the end of a game, and I guess as we continue through this, we'll play and maybe we'll see. But if you win a match and you go up the table, I'm going to turn off the browser. And now you can see Football Manager. Okay. Oh gosh, you're so okay. So I haven't seen this yet because I haven't played on this patch that's come out. Is you win and you move up the table and you get a red down arrow and the team below you gets a green up arrow. Like it's wrong, but it's like they're 180 degrees wrong, which is just it seems weird to me. Like, oh, it's supposed to be the team, like the state before versus after. I'm just trying to figure like I know just enough to be dangerous in programming. I learned JavaScript ES5 like 8-10 years ago, and even that like just enough to be dangerous with it. So it just is interesting to me that some of the things seem 180 degrees different or are opposites, like true falses or previous state versus now state type things. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the chat. How do I make this bigger in OBS? I can't. DG, various crash fixes. They should also have various proofreading tests completed. Yes. Starting unemployed and manager reputation is still showing as pending, which is annoying. Oh, I've not seen that. I have seen a lot of reports of the unemployed like journeyman save stuff being way wonky. Cap of the C++ coders had to learn C# while making the game. You'd think you would hire people that knew how to code in the new language, but then you would like partner them with people, like I'm not there. I'm not trying to say they didn't do that or did do that. You're welcome, Northman. Glad I can make you feel better about it. So it just seems like there's lots of stuff where it's like this, where it's opposite. I was going to see, if I type youth intake, do I get? No. Let's just hold just 1 second. Let me bring the browser back up. I do think I have a save where they had the youth intake, because I noticed this on the youth intake. We will talk through the patch, but this is part of my brain processing what's happening right now. Oh my gosh, I've got so many saves. We're working on stuff. Youth intake. Here we go. Hey, Superman. No, I don't forget that it's a beta. It's just very rough. When you compare two players, the pitch where they can play, it's mirrored. Yep, that's one of the ones I pointed out in one of my videos. Good Snark Gaming. That's a GSG. You know, I'm GHG. You're GSG. Nice to meet you. Okay, youth intake. Where is it? This. Okay, and again, this you can't scroll. It only gives. Oh, I'm not showing it. There we go. This here. So you've got youth intake message. Great. Okay, I didn't mean to sort that. But first, center backs. Everywhere else in the game, it's probably really tiny on your screens. Everywhere else in the game, center backs are at the bottom on a vertical list, and goalkeepers are at the very bottom on the vertical list. Obviously, we know this, right? Strikers are at the very top, but in the youth intake, it's opposite. So I just go like, is there something where it's like, is coding in Unity 180 degrees different? Like, it just seems, and it's the same thing here, right? So when you first glance at fullbacks here, your brain as an FM player goes, oh, those are wingers. Wait, that's not wingers. So like, if the pitch is upside down versus the rest of the game, then those are fullbacks. But nowhere else in the game is it like that, and I just think that's curious. I guess is what we'll call it. Let me put this back up. I'm gonna go back to where we were at in the save. If you just joined, hit that like button. I don't often stream, so if I look like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I'm not using editing software in videos. Okay. Okay. People talking about it's a beta. Yep. Clobber temperatures are really vague. Josh, what do you mean by that? When does the game go to gamma? Delta. Okay. So captain and vice captain being the wrong way on the captain's tile. I hadn't noticed that. Let me know in the chat if you'd noticed that. I just kind of left my captains the same because I was like, I don't understand. Added opposition instructions, set pieces, penalty links to pre-match team selection screen. Okay. So that apparently wasn't there. Is there anything else in here about set pieces? Because I think I've seen reports of people with set pieces. It like, you go through the whole rigmarole, you set your set pieces, and then it doesn't set your set pieces. Guess I could just... Okay, set piece. Interactions resetting set piece type to corner. Okay. Why is the spider chart showing specific attributes when you compare but not general? Mind-boggling. Good Snark, is it still doing that, I guess, is my question. If I go to compare some players now, let's say I've got my short list here. Let's say I've got Trinity Rodman, who looks legitimate. People don't seem to understand, because I've gotten from the minority of the internet that you might expect. Well, you know, like they've made some of the women's players like Messi, and it's like, no. They've made the women's players on their own 1 to 20 scale, and there is a much larger difference between a really elite player right now in the women's game versus a not elite player. That's just my opinion. But one of the reasons I picked Wolfsburg women as my save for kind of playing around in the beta was they used to be really good. They were winning. They were getting far in the Champions League. They were winning the league. And Bayern Munich's kind of like stolen their lunch money. So they're good, but not quite good enough, right? But I looked up their matches, and they beat a club in the German Cup 11-0, and they beat another team that is currently in the league 8-0 earlier this year. So you have to factor in that the 18 of finishing in the women's game is going to be different than an 18 of finishing in the men's game, because the women's game is not nearly as developed in real life. And people seem to have lost that. And they just made it's that new Messi. It's like, no, it's not. It's just the players at the very top are significantly better than the players at the very bottom. Imagine the U.S. women's national team beating Thailand 13-0 many years ago, and like those players are gonna be 2s and 3s versus the U.S. team is gonna be much higher. Not obviously the English and German teams are very good and all that kind of stuff. We're looking at set piece. No, we're looking at comparison. I don't do this live, man. What am I doing? First off, I wish I could have, if I'm gonna have an action with a player, I think comparison is an action, is it not? But it's over here. Like, you have to it's all the, I don't understand that. Okay, let's do the comparison. Oh, okay, this is different. It was just against players on your team, yes? So now I have all these other players shortlisted. Oh my gosh, that was loud in my ears. So I don't know if that happened on yours, but someone just subscribed. Frederick Blumster, thanks for subscribing. If you're in the chat, it blew up my headphones. Okay, so we've signed Bunny Shaw. Yeah, and here you go. So this is another example of it's 180 degrees, which is just odd to me. Why is this 180 degrees? You look at this and automatically you go, that's a goalkeeper. That is the goalkeeper position there. It is. I also think the colors are weird. Like apparently Bunny Shaw is blue here. Trinity Rodman would be like in the old FM, this would be green, but you go look at the attributes. Is that how it's okay? 14 ish. Who's got the 14? Crossing 14. Okay, because it was flipped before the patch. So they've done again, I'm not trying to rag on SI. They've done some good work here, but like it was reversed on the last patch because I looked at this yesterday to where this would have been the colors were flipped or something. It was wrong. So I still think this could be more clear as to who's who. I don't think there was anything wrong with like in FM24 this was green and this was blue. Why have we made this vague? Because it makes it confusing as to who like that green needs to be. But anyway, so good news, you can now compare players. Now, it's not players that you scouted, but at least you can compare against the shortlist. What I want to check here, okay, let's go find. Surely I have a center back, right? Let's go find a center back. It doesn't really matter. Let's find the most expensive one. Sure. Miel Lacrar, who I definitely was not going to say is French based on the E, but that's my probably American ignorantism. That's what you expect out of an American streamer. And let's go compare her to why aren't the positions next to the names? Why not? Why can't I get the positions of, because I don't know the team, and when you start a new save, a lot of times you don't know your team, so maybe that's coming. They've added the fact that you can compare against other players now, so fine. Okay, Sophia Klernhern is a center back, and does anybody know on FM24 what the attribute hexes were? Because if I'm remembering correctly, we should probably do this. If I compare goalkeepers, you're getting like eccentric, you're getting communication, you're getting, I guess like was first touch one of them, or like passing, or like technique, and it appears that this right now is locked. Like you only get technique vision. Like it doesn't matter what position that they're playing. This is what you're gonna get. So like I don't remember what it was on center backs, but I feel like center backs you should see like heading or tackling or defense. Like there used to be like attack versus defense versus vision or all those kind of stuff, and it's not here. So I think a lot of the graphs in the game are honestly placeholders. So maybe they've kind of got that in their locker and they're going to push that up before Tuesday. But like, if I'm comparing center backs, what's the dribbling, crossing, acceleration, pace? I mean that's fine, but like, where is heading and tackling and things you want a center back to do should be here. Okay, I'm gonna check on the chat because I got my laptop in front of me and then in the chat over there as well, but it's kind of small. What do we got going on here? Save team selection, give us the opportunity to change attribute colors. I've got to think the attribute colors thing is coming. Like that's a quality of life, that's an easy quality. I mean, if you've already got, what was it, the Korean modding community's already figured out how to do that. I saw that on Twitter yesterday. I think that's coming. That's probably just we're just not trying to break anything else. Let's get the game stable. We're on the new patch right now. I'm looking at it right now. Delson Nisled. Save team selection. I'll be honest with you, I never used it. I know a lot of people have used it. I never used it. So maybe that comes back. You got to think that's relatively easy to save, right? Like it's just a file where it's these players, these positions, click save. Maybe that's acceptable. Um, see Deke, yeah, Shaw, and I called her Veer, but I guess I was German on the mind. It's Weir, I guess, because she's Scottish. Um, Great signings. Yep, goalie wingbacks. Yep, seen that. Yep, attributes random. Yeah, DG, it's interesting about the skinning and customization because I think SI are probably in a bit of a pickle where if they make it really easy to skin, like if they went ahead and am I behind my logo on the stream? Is my camera behind the logo? Is that what's happening right now? It looks like I'm behind the logo on my screen on YouTube. Let me know in the chat. But if all of a sudden the day of launch, somebody comes out with a skin that looks incredible, it kind of puts everything you've done officially to shame. So I can understand why they wouldn't want to necessarily just be like, here's all of the tools to make it easy for you to do that. But I think there's a missed opportunity where they could have said to the people who made skins in the past to say, hey, you're really good at this. So, like, you want to come help us? Or they could do like a prize pot, like best skin that gets voted on by the community gets $10,000 or pounds or euros or whatever, something like that. So, yeah. Okay, you always saw the general stuff except for goalkeepers. Okay, well, let's test that on the comparison. Of course, do I have a goalkeeper? I do have a goalkeeper scouted, I think. I guess I didn't realize that. I thought there was like defense. Maybe I'm confusing the goalkeeper attributes of defense and attack and vision. See, the delay in loading gets me every time. I don't remember. Johannes, I think, is our goalkeeper. It's the same thing. So you're getting the same attributes. That's what makes me think it's coming, but it's not here yet. Hello, fellow kids. If wait a bit, this version feels much more clicking than before. Just how it looks. I think it feels more like it. I think there's more friction, which I talked about in the video that 19,000 people watched, which is insane. Is I just hit it from you. I'm going back and forth. Like just this. Click, open. I'm gonna 3, 2, 1, click, open. If it was, I don't agree with all the pop-ups as a general design principle, but if you had the speed of FM24, where I would need to go look at my squad, so I'm gonna go squad first team, and I was already there, I think you'd see a lot less complaining. But the fact that there is this, I've got to think it's a performance delay, I think is what's kind of, it's not helping. Like, you can disagree about the UI, you get used to it. Like, I'm not saying I love it, I don't hate it. Like, I put out a video about how SI didn't use screen real estate effectively enough. You know, if you go back and look at the history screen on a player in FM24, it's like there's acres of space. And so trying to utilize more of that with the portal, okay, all right, whatever. But it's the friction you feel where you click a thing and nothing happens. Oh, and then something happens. Like that throws you off. Let's look here. And I guess my camera must not be behind my logo because nobody said that. But it looks like it on the stream. I'm still gonna move it, I think. Can I move it? Or maybe I just duplicate it. Let's go here. There we go. That's probably blocking other important things, but we'll take a look. Frederick, it's all good. It's all good. It is a lot of good fixes, I think. So let's go back to the list. Let's go back to the list because I'm scatterbrained because I never stream. Okay, so they've added the opposition instructions, set pieces, penalty links to the pre-match team selection screen. Fixed issues with the PKD column not being correctly ordered after creating a tactic. Picked, I guess, like who's been picked. Fixed issue where the X button on the fitness card couldn't be closed when open from the tactics or squad screen. Problem. Fixed issue where the loan report tile doesn't appear when the loan card is first opened. Okay. Work permit warning incorrectly generating in the transfer offer tool. unrelated, but I had somebody leave a comment on that video from Monday saying that like they've got people coming to play in the United States and they're being told that they need to take English or Spanish as the language, like, which is like they don't have it. So permit warning made me think about that. Displayed option not visibly changing when user adjustment mentality or tactical style during a match. Okay, so yeah, I think I was like, I had that. I was clicking and it's like it's supposed to be positive, but it says balance, but it was actually positive. Like if you loaded it after you hit continue. Soft lock, okay. Open another team's match highlights during their own match. Had that. Or no, not during my own match, just in general. I was trying to watch goals at the end to do a video, and it froze. It just, the teams are warming up, and it just froze. It just froze. Okay. Champions League squad registration already being selected by assistant manager upon game start. Interesting. Search bar incorrectly showing players is playing for a club after clicking see all. Okay. Issue where you were sometimes unable to pick a team for a match. Yep, that's probably breaking stuff. I haven't run into that one. Fixed issue where you... Oh, there's another one. False 19, how you doing? Fixed issue where you were sometimes unable to pick a team from... Okay, couldn't see or load files when your folder path had non-English letters in it. I'm not going to show my loading, but like, when you go to save... Anybody can do this. You go to save the game, and the button is like L ... And like they couldn't even fit the word for the folder in correctly. It's just like, okay, interesting. Squad or recruitment screens could cause a crash. That's generic. I don't know what that means, but yay. Fix issue when using player search. Okay. When viewing transfer activity, when viewing transfer offer, fixed an issue where the age between years filter within the player search did not function correctly. Fair. Online, fix being unable to make transfer offers while the host is in a match. Yeah, that's broken. And then they're like, no, I'm not going to come out of the match. You tell me who you're trying to sign. Advantage. Fix player, new routine interactions, resetting set piece type to corner. Player / new routine interactions, resetting set piece type to corner. Does that mean like if you're trying to set up a set piece that wasn't a corner? Fix staff pop-up incorrectly displaying as player report instead of staff report. Okay. I think I saw, maybe this was on this one or yesterday, they now have an I next to the staff apparently. I know I'm in front of the screen. Oh, it's not affecting the stream itself. Okay, well then I'll get out of the way. There we go. Thanks for the heads up, Cellophane. Nope. Wait. Oh, I've lost it. Yeah, it's cellophane. Fix an issue with changing tactics was result in the team selector being empty. Fix some Italian managers having an illogical... Is this the one from today? Am I out of my mind? Oh, it's two. I'm looking at the freaking... Guys! What are we doing? What are we... Oh, gosh. What are we doing? What am I doing in my life? You can just ignore all of that. You can just ignore. We just start. I just cancel. I'm just going to close the stream. We'll just start over. Does that sound like a good idea? Does that sound like a good idea? Well, that's what happened on Tuesday, in case you're wondering. Let's try this one. Is this one any better? I was kind of like, wait a minute. I think I've heard those before, but it only took the entire list for me to get that. Okay. Okay, it looks good on this. You can see this. Various crash and stability fixes. Added staff informational tooltip. I was like, I know that was there because it caught my attention. Opening a player profile now automatically selects their best position role. Ooh, okay. Users now able to compare 2 players. Yep. That are on scouting shortlist, not just randoms, but we'll take what we can get. We already looked at that, so that part's valid. Added button to squad card to allow you to hold a team meeting. Yep, team meetings were broken, so apparently you can do that now. Yes, DG, this is the advanced access beta version of streaming for me. Cheers to that. Oh, and people have already hit like. Oh, God love you. Added transfer budget remaining and wage budget remaining on transfer activity card. Okay, I want to ask about, let's just transfer activity. Fixed incorrect badges displaying for players at AI clubs within transfer activity tool. Okay, I just want to point out nobody else noticed that this wasn't today's patch notes, DG. I'm just saying. Benjamin, hello there. I've seen real good Reddit posts about UI UX design today. It basically said that users should be able to design themselves and tools should be made available and free. Yes, but I can understand with a new version of the game, they've already got 10,000 bug reports. So I can understand for the simple fact of, please don't just bombard us with more, reports because you decided to mod your game or skin your game. That's not our fault. I can understand it at the beginning, at least. That's just me. All right, I want to look at the transfer activity card because I did a video on this today, and if you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch it. And if apparently you're in some places like the United States, if you're watching on mobile, hit the like button, and then a thing that looks like a firework appears called hype, and you can hype 3 videos a week. It really helps the channel. So, hey Greg, man in wellies. Love that username. It instantly gives you a visual. Appreciate the kind words. Okay. So we looked at, in my video today, which was not on the patch from today, obviously, because I released it at 10 a.m. Okay. What does it say about? Let me just pull it back up. Transfer budget remaining and wage budget remaining, and then incorrect badges displaying for players at AI clubs within the transfer activity tool. Okay. Is this okay, so this wasn't here? So I now have 550 available. It shows this. Okay. That makes sense because I don't know if that was because obviously we didn't have we had this screen. I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I talked about it today where you had like all of your completed things. This is the thing I don't like. And this is a minor thing. It's not a thing it's not game breaking, but you're in a window and you've signed some people and you go, in FM24, all of the players you signed, all the players that were leaving, all the players that were coming in, the players that were blue, they were considering contracts would be listed here. And I guess my question for you in the chat, how often did you find that screen so full that it was overwhelming? Not how often did you find it full, because other parts of FM26 don't mind a good scroll. Like, they scroll all you want. So I'm just curious. I just don't think this is necessary. It's like an interesting potential quality of life thing that I didn't feel like I needed, but I'm just one. There are 6 cohorts they're developing this game for, and I'm clearly in one of them. So you click this, and now you essentially, but you don't even get the whole list. Like, you get the list that you used to get in FM24. Why is this blank? There is so much info. Is it because I could do this and it pops down? Nope, it takes me to her offer. Just like sometimes I feel a little crazy where you go like, Bunny Shaw is never gonna have a full screen's worth of information for me to look at. Filter bonehead. Filter what? I only have what am I supposed to filter Bunny Shaw by? It's showing me Bunny Shaw. It doesn't show me a list of my signed players. Yeah. I have all the players highlighted, or the potential players. I can get rid of all that. But it's not giving me a list of people here. Yeah? Am I crazy? I think Bonehead's a little strong for a stream about a video game, man. That's just me. Maybe you're one of the people that's like, oh, American doesn't know anything. I don't like MLS if that's your bias. But you go like, isn't this list eventually gonna get long? Like here? Like obviously in and out and whatever. I just feel like the previous version where like I don't know what to do off the cuff with this space, but the previous version where you'd have Bunny Shaw here, you'd have Caroline here, like and then you could filter it. What is this space for? How many Bunny Shaws am I going to have here? Jonathan? Anybody? It got quiet in the chat. Man, you're just bringing us all down, Jonathan. How you doing, man? You doing okay? Do you need a hug? What information would I want to see? I don't want to see. I I don't think you can play. Can I play FM24 and 26 at the same time? I feel like I should take a screenshot. No, I was gonna say I did in the video, but it doesn't have the I didn't have any transfers in that video that it popped up. Let me see what I can do here. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I got my desktop muted. Beautiful. Okay. Hey, Josh. Oh, man. Oh, well, little lovely little comment there. Thanks, man. Okay. Now, can I get... Okay, what is this called? VLC Media Player? Sure, we'll do that. We'll do some VLC Media Player. And I'm going to choose VLC. Oh, can you not see? Oh, that's just ridiculous. Okay, I'll take a screenshot because I'm going to pull up the screen that it looked like in FM24, right? Right. And then we can have a discussion like civilized humans. Okay, we'll say old transfer screen. It's coming. I'm not fast at this. I'm old, folks. I'm old. I'm worried about Jonathan. He's going to get upset if I don't speed up. Okay. VLC Media Player didn't work, so we'll just do... Okay, this screen. Everybody remember this screen? And this screen, you would have your list of people all together. And if you want to, obviously it doesn't have it because I didn't have any transfers when I did that part of the video. But when you click, it would give you the name. It would give you like where they're coming from, I think. It would give you when they were joining. It would give you this. And then you could click on it to see the rest of the information. In contrast, this is the same concept, except the list of the full column, the right column here, like everything to the right of the nav bar, is now this. So I don't understand, maybe I'm just thick. I just don't know what's gonna go here. Ever. And that just seems like a weird design choice. Like, it's almost backwards. Like, you want the list here, but then I don't know what you put here. Like, maybe you could make this stuff down here bigger and more, you know, whatever. I just I don't understand. So it said something about the badges. Okay, cool. It's added this down here. There's now a text overrun that you can see here. Again, I'm assuming they'll fix this, but it's like the box extends past the column differentiator. So, you know, there you go. Aura Neil, you kind of sound like John Cena. Is that... I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I know John Santa's apparently a good guy who like does a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff. So like, I'm gonna go with that being a compliment. Okay. I feel like what was the guy's name? Jonathan. I feel like Jonathan just dropped a bonehead and was like, "I'm out. This is stupid." Oh. Okay. So they've added that. That's a quality of life thing. Let's give them credit for a quality of life thing. They've added the transfer budget, remaining budget onto the transfer activity. I hit a lot less people with chairs. Yes. As far as you know, I have video editing software. Fixed issue or match would sometimes freeze after halftime. Okay. Yep. Oh, sorry. Fitted more teams on the league tables without having to scroll down. We are going to go look right at that, lads. All right, lads. All right. All right. Let's go. That's not anymore. Is that the whole league? I should know this. That's the whole league. Okay, but I still had to scroll down. I'd have to go look at a previous video to determine what it used to look like. Interesting. Okay, let's go back. I'm just gonna put. I'm just clicking through my own clips of my own recordings here. Oh gosh, the internet's a lovely place. Darn me for like recording stuff in short clips rather than one long continuous clip and then cutting it. You know? Shame on me. Okay, no, that's not more space. So I don't know what they're talking about because the video I just pulled up, it's 1 through 11. So I know there's multiple places where the table is. Let's see. Where else could the table be? Let's click here. That's got the full table. Again, I'm not playing in like the Premier League where it might have had less. It might be at the end of a game. So I guess I'm going to stop investigating that until we run into it because I don't know what that's about. So they created space between instead of using it, they hide more information behind more clicks. Yeah, kind of. All but the bottom three in League 1, 24 teams fit. Okay. Rob, that sounds like that's a positive change, right? You're saying you could have seen less in the past. And he doesn't publicly label kids as toxic on live TV. Oh, we're in John Sano wrestling chat. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. And you can see what's happening. Premier League, as there's more teams in the Bundesliga. Yes, I'll do that. Do you think SI could go bust? That's my main concern, that we'll never get another game if this isn't at least playable for the majority, but I can't see how it can be. I have no knowledge of the situation. Let me close this. We're going to go find the Premier League while I ramble. The same company that made FM24, which is widely considered, maybe not everybody agrees, but I think a majority of players think is one of the, if not the best FM ever. The same company made this. Now, again, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but if you missed it, if you happen to not love the UI, that's one thing. You'll get used to it. You will. It's just like, you have to think back to the first time you ever played FM and you were like, oh, and your brain just melted, right? At least if you're like me and I joined in FM16, so there's my context. That same company made this. And it's full of holes. Now, we talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I think Tuesday and both of Wednesday's patches were about, oh, it breaks people's machines. Let's make it not do that. So maybe they got some stuff up their sleeve. Maybe, I don't think this is true, maybe they put out a somewhat stable but like stripped back version for the beta so they could focus at the beginning exclusively on stuff that breaks people's machines. And now they're like, that's why today's patch was so big. And I was like, oh, there's a lot of like stuff in here. So maybe that was the plan all along. But if you say that's not been the plan and this is just in a poor state. It's playable, it's fun at places, but it's in a poor state. And I think that's the general consensus. Some people have said it more angrily than others. The people who made FM24 made this game, and they know what a good game is like. So then you have to ask yourself the question: why are we here? Is it that they bit off more than they could chew, and Sega said, we'll give you an extra year, but we got to get some revenue. We got that money. We publicly traded. We need that money. I'm not sure. So do I think SI is going to go bust? I don't think so. I am slightly more positive based off the patch today. I was pretty concerned on, say, Sunday when I recorded that first video. Not just my overarching concern, I think I said it in the video, is that if you release the game that came out even after the hotfix on Friday as the beta and nothing significant changed by Tuesday, November 4th, I feel like people are going to be very upset because change is different, but also because game is bad, you know, from a functionality standpoint at that point in time last Friday. And they're going to go to Steam and they're going to give it all negative reviews and it's going to tank the reviews. And then I'd be nervous if I were SI. Hey, Jenny. I'm missing out on chat after all of that. I gotta scroll back up. Okay, what we're doing? We're doing the Premier League. You can see the Premier League here, so you can see 16 teams. That was Telepath 404. Does that solve your problem, Telepath 404? How many teams could you see earlier? I know Benji was Dr. Benji was doing this earlier, and you go, why is this table like this? There's so much space. It looks like it's not fitting the form. What does inf mean? Sometimes when you hover over columns, it tells you, and some obviously not anywhere on this screen, but like, what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm catching up a chat. If you're new, if you just popped in, hi, hit the like button, say howdy in the chat. I don't ever stream, so like, it's a little rocky. We spent the first like 15 minutes looking at Tuesday's patch notes, in case that tells you anything. I'm just checking up here. Do I think the full release of the game will have full Serie A and La Liga license? No. If it was licensed, there, you have to think about all the stuff that would go into licensing the game at this point. They'd have to go in and change. If we just go La Liga, does La Liga even show up? It doesn't. Oh gosh, that's because I'm used to using a name fix, right? So first division. Let's just look at the first division. Look at all this. You'd have to change all of these logos. You'd have to change the name everywhere it exists. You'd have to test that changing the name and the logos doesn't break anything. If it was going to be licensed, it would be licensed. I'm disappointed, particularly, that the women's French league and Spanish league is not licensed, because PSG, Lyon, and Barcelona are fantastic. And you're just going to have to do a name fix on that. Yes, Benjamin. Yeah. That, to be fair, the table in FM 18 through 24 was also wide. It was actually wider, right? Like you would have, and the text was smaller. So like that is fair. That doesn't mean this is good. At the end of the season under INF, you will see C champions, R relegated, or PL playoffs, etc. It just should. Does it stand for information? Like it should just, when you hover, right? It's 2025. Is the AC Milan player names licensed though? I don't. Oh, the players? I don't know. Are they not? Oh, what is AC Milan in this game? What are they called? I know it's like Parthenope for Napoli. We'll get back to the patch notes, I promise. This is weird. I'm trying to keep up. Okay, wait a minute. Syria. Is this not? Is it, when you said Serie A, did you mean women's or did you mean this? So if I go pick Bergamo, right? Oh, there's the players? Just getting used to it. Are these all fake names? I have no idea. I don't recognize any of them. Or do I? Oh yeah, they're all fake. Or the pictures are gone. No, Adamola Lookman's a real player. He's a real... Is that what you mean? Or did you mean the women's side? Yeah. Women's, we'll go look here. They're real. Yep. 20-second delay. Yep. You guys are like, what an idiot. I'm telling you, I don't ever stream and my blood pressure's up. And I can't tell because my watch is charging. I should put that back on. Yeah, these look like real names. So I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, it's just the names are fake, right? And like the awards and all the stuff that usually you have a problem with. Oh my gosh, there's 96 people watching. There's 100 people. Oh my gosh. Hi. I don't ever do this. Okay, back to the patch notes. Where were we? Hit the like button if you just joined. Okay, fixed mission where match was sometimes freeze after halftime. I think DG, you were telling me you had a game crash at the end of the game after a 35-minute game. Maybe that helps. Mohawk-like hairstyle appearing on too many players at once in matches. Now, I haven't seen that because I've been playing in the women's league, but I saw Dr. Benji doing that today, and he counted how many players had mohawks, so maybe they fixed that. I just think it's kind of funny, actually. Like that, yes, is it annoying? Is it immersion breaking? I guess. But, like, at least that one's funny. You know, like, everyone's got a mohawk, you know? There you go. Fix being unable to click any player models to show name during match. Ooh, we're going to play a match. So, Josh, you're asking, when are we going to go live? We're going to go live right now, Josh. Josh, I hope you appreciate that. No, are we? I don't. I really wish right here, just right here. How many days until the next match? Because unless you all know better, in the chat, let me know. I never realized how much I use that to be like, oh, I need to rest a player for training because we have another game in 3 days because I forget we're in the Champions League. Okay, it's February 8th, and then you have to click here, and then it takes you not to your current most recent game, it takes you to the top. So now I'm scrolling, and then, okay, oh, there's a game today. Wouldn't that be good? I know it says go to match. Okay, before, oh, it's in the chat. But that's so simple to me. Why isn't that there? The other thing, I'm gonna forget about this, that I've noticed. How would you like to schedule a friendly right now? How would you like to schedule? There are, I believe I have discovered, I'll get back to you here in a second, Rob. There are 2 versions of this screen. Why are there 2 versions of the screen? If you go, unless they fixed it and I haven't read it in the patch notes yet, if you go overview, fixture schedule, now you see this button here? It says arrange friendly. I can arrange a friendly. If you click, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. If you click anywhere else, take messages, and you go to fixture schedule, it's gone. Why? Overview, fixture schedule, arrange friendly. Shouldn't the go on holiday be here? It's like, this is where, again, I'm not involved with SI. I'm not in any creator Discord. Nobody from SI has asked me my opinion, and I'm not trying to dog the company. It comes across like 2 different teams made this screen, not the game, this screen. Oh, we need to have a screen. Oh, we need to add a holiday button. Oh, well, we'll do that. No, we need a holiday button next to the arrange friendly button. Like, I was so confused. I thought earlier. Like when I was getting close to like December, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot because I take away from my staff the ability to arrange friendlies, and I was like, I need to go arrange some friendlies, and then I was like, am I not allowed to do it because we're still in the season? Like I was so confused, and then I just started clicking around and discovered if you go this way, you can arrange a friendly, and then I promise we'll get to a game, and then let's scroll. What is your, let me ask you this. What is your expectation of this right arrow? Let's say it's December of 2025. What is your expectation of that right arrow? And while I wait for your stuff in the comments or in the chat, I'm going to load actually a save in December. So we'll see if they have done something. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. August, September. Where's my saves? People have complained about not being able to do I not have a save? Not being able to use folders for saves. I never did that. I would so do that right this very second. I'd bite your hand off for the ability to do that right now. I don't have one. Shoot. I apologize. They're all in January now. Bugger. Okay. We'll go back. I clicked. I'm clicking X, folks. I'm clicking X. Nothing happens. Have I just killed the game? What is the deal? So let's go here. Back to this. Okay. No one said what they expected. I expect this button to scroll. If it's December, if it was December 2025, to automatically flip over to 2026. It doesn't. It didn't. Now, I don't have a December save point, so I can't tell you that for certain. It just went, it's December, and you click and nothing happens. And you go, why is it like that? You had to do a drop down to find 2026 and so on. So now I can arrange my friendly. So in case you're wondering how to arrange a friendly because you've been going from overview to fixture schedule or no, from anywhere else, sorry, to fixture schedule, and it says go on holiday. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You can click player names during a match. Let's go play a match. So we're going to take on Werder Bremen in case... I guess I can click this. Werder Bremen are... Oh, they've fallen. They were giving us a run for our money there for a little bit. They're down in 6th. We're in 2nd. So our squad looks like. We got some injuries. Some people coming back from injury. But Alexandra Pop... She's top of the pops, my friends. She's got 34 goals. You know, I can see how some people would say that's a little overpowered because in her career, she's never had more than 16, and that's in 21 games, to be fair. We are 15 games in, and she's got 19, and that's just in the league. She's got 7 more in the cup, 8 in absurd. Absurd. I don't love, if you're gonna give me the data from the league, why can't you give me like the continental and international? You know, that's just a sad little thing. But I also don't love that like if you go look at another player now, I think this is the screen 90% of the time you want to see on every player. And it just doesn't give it to you. Let's go to the match. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. I got a DM and a box-to-box midfielder from a DM standpoint. In possession, I guess I could do both. Look at that. Oh, see, it's flipping people around. I haven't changed. Why does it flip people around? Why does this not go away now? That's fine. It's fine. Huth is our 10. What? It doesn't go away. Is it gone away now? Okay, it's a screen state. I keep coming back to screen state. I know nothing about coding, but it comes across to me like we're struggling with screen state. That's a right back. She should be... Can I add her? Yes, I can. And it appears that they fixed the sorting. That wasn't a thing that was listed. I just want to click on a player's name in the match, to be honest with you. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Any clubs in Bundesliga got a good budget in the women's league? I don't know. I don't know what a good budget is, to be honest with you. I know that we had 500 grand and I spent 400 grand on a center back. And Minge has been injured, and I'd love for you to tell me how to say, is it Bussy? She has been coming back. I think it was like knee injury or something like that. They have been good. They like Janina Minge has been really good. And Bussy has been covering for the person left a comment. I put it in the video today. Bierin Unstein, maybe? Rock and roll, good to see you. Okay, pick up where you left off. I remember where we left off. I definitely remember where we left off. But apparently, somebody in one of the streams today said that in the console version, there is the ability to pick your, not like your put hands on fist, but the same concept. Are you giving a positive message? Are you angry? Are you berating or something like that? Where do you think you need to improve in this team? Jenny, it was center backs. I had a bunch of 2.5, maybe one of them 3-star center backs. We didn't have any solid center backs, so I dropped 400k on Steph Catley from Arsenal. I think it was Arsenal. Do I really want to do this? Very proud. Yep. Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah. Fantastic. That'll do. Thanks. This is lovely. I think this is what I keep saying. I think this looks good. People have had complaints about the match engine. It doesn't look that different from FM24. I think it looks better. It looks more immersive, minus the fact that the Bundesliga text here is in white on just slightly off white. I've reported it as a bug, so don't say I'm not helping. Okay. This looks great. I think you watch it a couple times. You go, okay, I'm good. The Champions League walkout is fantastic. The music is fantastic. Minga. Okay. But this is what I talked about in my video for Monday. It's like, what am I doing? Just watching. I can actually look at my chat now. Yeah, you've wanted a button to always do all. Did it used to be like that? And then they added the ability when they changed what the locker room looked like? I don't remember. Oh, they muted the UCL music. That's hilarious, Rob. I did not know that. I don't think I got a notification from YouTube about that. Bummer. Okay. Oh, we're in white. We're not in green. And they've scored. I just want to pause here. When you look at the players on the pitch, and then you look at the score bug, which I didn't know this is called a score bug until this year. So we're growing as humans. Which team is the green team? What are my actual thoughts on this version? I haven't played it, Rock and Roll. That's what we're doing right now. Did they fix the sub sorting in game? They said they did in the patch notes. I saw that earlier because I ran into that bug. So when I was scrolling through it earlier, like right now, I want to shout encouragement, but I can't. I can't do diddly squat. So we'll test that. I want to win this match. It's fairly even. Our XG is lower than theirs, obviously. The score bug has a color bug. Yep. I've reported there was a kit clash in one of my games where it was like we were wearing this kit, which is like white with it's like light gray with black text, and the other team was wearing a white kit with I think it was like green stripes. What was that? Oh, we can see the yellow cards now. Progress. What was that header? Oh, was it just that was the end of the... Okay, that was the half. This one I'm talking about. Werder Bremen they're ahead, so clearly they must be hopping Hoffenheim. They should have the green arrow, not the red arrow. It's little things. It's like, that's the stuff that... Okay. I'm good. You've been terrible. Yes, ladies. This is missorted in a strange way. Our Huth, is it Huth? Has been unbelievable on set pieces. She has been too legit to quit. Hey, good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I need to click on a player next time we get a highlight. The whole reason we're here. Watch, we won't get another highlight. wait, pause. Oh. Oh. They said it worked. I ripped my earbuds out of my head. You can click on players. You can click on players, folks, because that's one of those things. It seems like such a little thing, but you go like, what did you do that for? Oh, what did you do that for? We're on top of it right now. Oh, I butchered that. I'm gonna have to look that comment up. Oh, okay. Both of our defenders just decided to run away from the player receiving the ball. What is this, Liverpool? Come on. Oh, oh boy, here we go. Oh, cuts inside. Oh, the keeper she's had a mare. She's had a mare. What is that business? We were so on top. We're going positive, folks. Don't worry, we will make subs. Yes, I would like to proceed with tactical changes after this goal. What's the old lady plays used to play keeper? Tell me what happened here. What happened? What's keeper doing? Okay. She's there, and she thought it was going low. Maybe it was close distance, and you'd argue that's hard, but like, what is the defense doing? That is Liverpool. It's Liverpool v Bournemouth. Semenyo just bombed down the. Oh god. Oh, it's disgusting. Alexandra Pop, I've been bigging you up. And you're having a 6 point. The entire front line is a wreck. Sorry for screaming. What are we doing here? This is my first season, Josh. Josh, you said you wanted to see when I was going live again. Josh, I expect you to be up to date, homie. Like, let's go. What do we do? Oh, she's on a 6.3. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a disaster. Okay. So somebody want to see if when you substituted you couldn't swap players around? All right. So Latvine. Okay, can I now do this? Yes, I can. Let's just check what the bug or the patch said. Where was that? Oh gosh, where was that? Sub. Preventing players from moving to the combined tactics screen if 2 or more subs have been made. Oh, well, we're going to be making 2 or more subs. Just 1 second. Going back into the game. Who else I can't sub Pop Off. She's been good. But can I can't. I want to see my player. Okay, now can I move her? Yes. So this works. You can now move players when you've made 2 subs, including the subbed players. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. We're to 33 likes, folks. Make sure you watch the transfer video from today. I think that's. Oh, I wondered. I haven't read this far in the. Yeah. I can't click. Go out there and make a difference, ladies. Please. Pretty please. So lovely that they fixed that because I was confused. I had that happen to me in a match. I was like, I don't want her as the box to box. I want her as the. Why can't I move? It was just, whatever. You just deal with it. Enderman cooks the defender. Overcooks the pass though, and Lineth says, "No problem. I got it. That's the team I'm expecting, ladies." They saw the subs lining up there. Uh oh. Of course, I've just subbed her off. It's fine. She's coming back from like a 3-month hip injury. I think it's fair to sub her off after scoring in the 61st minute, But there's a Catley. That's the player we picked up here. I'm just clicking all over because sometimes in FM24 you couldn't click on players because it was like wonky. Click on player. Can I? I'm clicking all over the place. I am a clicking machine. Huth. Oh, she did so well until the end. Come on, ladies. We got a chance here. We've been on top 13 shots, 10 on target, 0.96 XG. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we just surrounded her and she said, fine, take it. Catley. Ah, Mateo. Oh, dear. Down the wing. Cuts inside. Oh, I'm so sorry. AMC 2004 UK. Do players still have the issue of not squaring the ball? I don't know. This is the first set of highlights I've seen since the patch came out. Katic? Wait a minute. Verts? What's happening? Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Enderman. Anybody like the Minecraft joke I made about Enderman? You know, like the kids. Minecraft all the time. Okay. Okay. Passing through the lines. Okay, I thought that was a shot. Not gonna lie. I was like, what is that? Okay, ball out wide. Control possession. And we were hoofing it out wide, but it's fine. Oh, a little toe poke. This is what I'm talking about. It looks so good. A little doink doink first time touch. Okay. Plays it. Plays in the runner. That's worth a like. That's worth a like. That's a, that's worth a, that was lovely. Lovely. Now that's football double exclamation point, said the commentary. Yeah, you ought to look away from the joke, Rob. Yeah, fair play. Here it is again. Calm. Oh, she went near post. I thought she's going to go far post. Like, from that angle, you go, what is this? What is this? Okay, we've evened it up. Okay, Huth is still... She's not... I really wanted to see a Huth set piece goal, but she's not delivered. So, we're going to bring on Valato, or... I think it's Valato. She's nervous. Are we going to do that? Are we really going to do that now? I can't click on my players to know where they play. Oh, can I? Oh, I can click on the name. I think I can't be bringing on nervous players. We just can't be doing that business. We can't be doing that business. So, Zakai? She's been good. She's got a couple of goals and an assist in the Champions League. She's been good. We'll put her out on the wing. I'd like to take Claire Harn off. I think I'm gonna. She's nervous and she's a center back. We'll bring on Vedemeyer. Go on then. Team talk. It's already pre-selected the team talk, so that's still broken, in case you're wondering. Uh-oh. What is this game? We're gonna take you down to the other end of the pitch. TV direction is like, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, and it changed. Yep, there was a lot of pressure in the trailer there at the stadium, but they, fair play to them, they got it sorted. Props to the folks in the truck. Good job, truck. That was excellent. O'Neill, how do I feel about player shots being removed? You should watch my video from Monday. Yeah, it's 27 minutes. Long story short, I don't recall ever thinking I would miss it as much as I do. Rookie director in the truck, that's it. Oh, she just nipped it. She said, go on. Oh, long ball forward. Okay, we're playing control positive, but she saw an opportunity. Pop. Oh, referee. Dogs. I feel bad for that kid on Liverpool. Oh, we're quickly doing a highlight. Linder plays it back. Oh, she's just hit the woodwork. I feel like in this game it's raining. I have so many games where it rains. It is shocking to me. It must only rain in Germany. I'm being pampered into the women's game. I am. She is unreal. It seems a little jittery right now. Maybe that's because I'm streaming. It doesn't seem as smooth, but I don't know if that's because my machine is going, what are we doing? Why are we doing two things at once? Okay, they've nipped it off us here. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Good job getting back to not concede that. Oh, we're definitely going balanced. Yeah, we're going to calm it down. We're going to calm it down. Yeah, Jenny, that's essentially that's what that was my point on the shouts in the video is you end up as a passenger more. And they said they didn't say that it didn't work. It just didn't work like they wanted it to. So make it work how you want it to. I don't like that the only time you interact is pre-match, post-match, halftime, and then obviously if you're making adjustments to the tactics. But I didn't think I would miss it as much as I do. And now, and I guess it's because we haven't moved up on the table. So this part's correct. That, okay, progress, I guess. I don't know if that was wrong, actually. Well done, good win. Lovely stuff, that. What is this sorting? Okay, moving on. So, oh boy. Yeah, it's happy days. Okay. This works. This, I think, is just a reuse of a tile or a container of tiles that's lazy to me. This X shouldn't be here because you have to click portal. So why is there an X? I didn't know this, you can hit Control S to save your game. Okay. So we've confirmed you can click on players' names. That is good. That props to them for that. All right, let's go back to our list here just a second. Fixed force substitutes not taking place immediately. Injured goalkeeper, for example. I've not had that, thank goodness. We've just cursed it. The next match we'll get that, I'm sure. Match stats tile data disappearing during matches. Had that. And then, yeah, I had to like completely restart the game. Instance of goalkeepers teleporting during a match. I would have loved to have seen that. But like, see, again, like this, that's kind of funny. Like that's not, I mean, I'm sure it's irritating. But I just think that would be funny to watch. Force substitutes not taking place. Okay, we talked about that. Team senior squad, even their job is with the youth team, so that's basic. Manually assigning a scout analyst to a recruitment focus will cause all other details selected to not be applied. That would be annoying because you send like your most adaptable to Brazil or whatever, and then everything else disappears. Back arrow in full screen meetings would change a header but didn't take user back correctly. Yep, run into that. Match preventing players being moved in the combined tactic. We just saw that. We fixed that. Unable to save changes to an already created tactic. Interesting. Fixed issue. Selecting other users' fixture schedule would take you to your own fixture schedule. This is online. Yeah, I guess. Fixed scoreboard appearing empty during Europa Conference League matches. I definitely saw a lot of complaints about that on Twitter. This is so long. This is why I'm impressed with this patch. User being unable to add personality and custom columns, like I guess on the squad screens. Various clubs such as Borussia Dortmund and Fulham not receiving youth intakes. Problematic. Goals were a highlight option for past matches, taking you straight to post-match cutscene. Highlight option for past match, taking you straight to post-match cutscene. I put that in the video today. I've lost my spot. There it is. Fixed training sessions changed by user being reset after a few days. I've not touched training. Fixed incorrect badges. Displaying for players at AI clubs within the transfer activity tool. Okay. Clicking player's name via see all would show them as a player at your club. Fixed being unable to see second status icon if there's more than one player. Second status icon if there was more than one per player. Oh, with that. Okay, let's go back into the game. What I believe that's referencing is on your squad screen. This is the status column. So now you can see, I guess, both. You can't hover over this. At least, well, I can't hover over it. And like get a box like you can here. So it slides out, but it doesn't. You still can't hover over it. I pointed this out today in Dr. Benji's stream. If you this column says sta period, and you go, oh, well, it's truncated, right? I'll just expand it. Nope. They have named the column sta period. It's apparently status. So there's lots of stuff like that. Oh, the red clocks are back. See, I've already reported this again. I will get to the questions in the chat. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. This worked out of the box when the beta came out. This worked beautifully. Every patch since then has broken this, and then fixed it, and then broken it, and then fixed it. So I think this is a fantastic addition, but obviously June 30th, 2028 is 2 years from now, and there's a June 30th, 2028. It's gray. There's something with screen state in this game. You go to under 18s, come back, maybe, and it's fixed. I don't know what's going on. They got a problem there that they have not been able to sort it out. All right, let me go to the chat here and figure out what all of you are talking about, because I have just been rambling. Josh, how is Cuver? I sold her. History? There it is. I sold her to Union Berlin for 20K. Primarily because they signed her on a free. Like, she's fine. She was fine for me. Season stats. It doesn't show the differentiation between my club and the new club. Lovely. What happens if you career stats? Can we do that? Okay. I guess that might have been how it was. Like, there was the whole stats screen in FM24. Okay. So she had 6 appearances for me, 2 starts in the league, 4 subs on a 6.74. She's 2.5 star for full story. 500K. I mean, it was because I let her contract run down. And that's the thing I would love if the folks in the chat know anything about women's football. I don't. I'm learning. That's why I wanted to play with Wolfsburg. Is like, I'm not sure what's too much and what's not enough. So like, Steph Catley, we spent. Oh, she's worth 700 to 850 apparently. I spent 400. Oh, something just happened on the chat. That was weird. 400 grand on her. We spent essentially our entire transfer budget because, again, we didn't have her fully scouted because they didn't have any scouts, and because hiring staff is a nightmare when you use applications. She's a 3-star, but like, she also covers left back, and she's darn good, and she's 32, and I like her a lot. She's done a 7.32 in the Champions League, a 6.94 in the league. I think that's great for a center back. I'm totally happy with that. Okay, I'm catching up on chat. Forgive me. Lots of people talking about shouts, liking shouts. Okay. Old Lady Plays was like Bielsa sitting on a bucket. Makes sense. Gamby, I just played the first game. I don't know how long you've been here. They've fixed the things they said they fixed, and you can click on players on the pitch. I love it. BW, have they fixed the bug where the game is no longer fun to play? I think that's a little harsh. I think the game is fun. I think, like I said on the video on Monday, which I keep promoting even though 19,000 people have watched it, because I can't believe 19,000 people watched it, is friction. And part of that is the speed. Click. Transition now or to the screen. If they fix that, and I know somebody's put out a mod where it makes it go faster. I understand why SI haven't done that, because that might work on your machine, but not somebody else's machine. So they've got to, but I think that friction of 3, 2, 1, click, that is painful. It was almost instantaneous, if not instantaneous, in FM24. So I'm hoping they fix that. Scrolling. Yeah, you can hover over some of the tags or whatever. It's not consistent. There's a bug report on it. Rob, if you'll drop that in the chat, I will +1 that. Mateus, I did see that they're mods. I'm not using any mods because I want to see what SI put out. That doesn't mean I won't use them in the future. But I don't want to break and then do a video about, oh, this is broken. And it's like, oh, it's broken because you installed a mod. Right wing ghost, some screens are crying out for color. Yeah, we looked at the comparison screen earlier between two players, which they've enhanced, but the colors are still wonky. Jenny, I support Liverpool. Yep. Right there. Oh, Old Lady Plays answered it in the next chat. I just hadn't gotten that far. If you add nation, it shows also in two versions, one short and the next one long. What do you mean? Rock and Roll FM. If you add nation, it shows also in two versions, one short and the next one long. What is that? Eligibility tile is still wrong for free agents. Martin, what is that? Help me. I will go look. Just explain it a little bit better for my simpleton brain. Okay, 1.1 million is the record. So whenever that, okay, well, so 400 grand on a center back seems like a lot. Yep, Stefan, I've seen the patch. I'm not installing any. It's not a patch. It's a mod. I'm not installing any mods until the game is launched and lots of people test the mod that it works. I want to see what SI put out. Squad view. Squad view. If you add nation, it also shows two versions, one short, next one long. Squad view. Like here, if I insert column and I say nationality, is that what you mean? Oh, that's. Do we really need you to spell out? I mean, I'm American and I know what the flags are in Europe, okay? All right? I'm a bit of a self deprecating humor guy if you haven't picked up on that. Martin, eligibility tile is still wrong for the free agents. In person profile where it should display the homegrown status. Okay, let's go to recruitment player database. You said free agents, I believe. Contract expired. Here's a free agent. And then what? Homegrown status. Let's figure out where this is at. Is that personal? No homegrown nations. Well, that's it might be behind my head here. I'll this. I guess I should have just clicked the tile. Yeah, but that's interesting. I don't know if I'd ever noticed that or would have noticed that. Cellophane, Pop is a beast, and I should drive her to the bank myself. Yes, she just wants to triple her wages, and it's outside of our structure. And at the club, I'm actually interested to see what happens because the bank balance is not going in the right direction, folks. I don't know what happens when you win the Champions League, but I'm guessing it's not. They're going to give me 100 million euros. So our wage, she wants like 14 plus grand, and we're capped at like 7,500. So, but that's not happening. Yeah, there's lots of this, and that's where I kind of wonder if like they know this, like they're not dumb. They know this is blank, like and certain screens are blank. Like people have complained loudly about the data hub. I also think this is silly. Like why doesn't as you go back and forth at the top navbar, why doesn't the other one close? Team analytics. Okay. Like okay, hold on. No. I was thinking player analytics. So this is better than what I saw earlier today. I don't know if they've fixed that. How do I go back? Player analytics. goalkeepers, little faces, and you hover and you go like, how am I ever gonna find? Oh, there's my keeper off of the thing. But like, what if I'm, like, and the X button is malformed, if you will. In the squad view, can you extend the condition column to show more? What do you mean? Squad condition. Con? No. You can on. No, you can't. I thought you could. Sharpness. So like it's just inconsistent, right? These are spelled out. Age is spelled out, and you hover over it. Sta hovers a sta player position. Con ship more. This I think is useless. Not useless. Sorry, that was offensive. There's not enough vertical difference. In FM24, you could tell what was low and what was high. And I appreciate the colors. Just, that's not good enough for me. In the second division of Brazil, I have no expenses of transfers at all. Not one club spent money. They just received money. Okay. Adam, you're from the UK. Am I in full screen mode? Windowed is still not working, right? No. Hold on a second. I don't know what it shows. So I'm going to bring up the. Just give me a second. That's preferences. I am in full screen and want to go windowed. You tell me. That works. So I haven't heard that, Adam. What's the bug that you've run into with that? I'm going to change it back. Window broken for sure. What does broken mean? Oh, it works for 5 minutes and then it reverts. Oh, then we'll leave it then while we sit here and chat. Window is broken for Mac, but should be patched. Yeah, well, I'll start a timer. Okay, someone remind me in 5 minutes. I'll try. But it's 5:19 here, so 5:25 to make sure we get the full 5 minutes. We'll see if we're still here. I understand. I have the browser pulled up. Loan playing time always showing a surplus of requirements. Good fix. Loan report showing goalkeeper stats for outfielders. Fixed upside down pitch overlapping text on match report of loaned out player. Okay, so they fixed one of the upside down pitches that we talked about. They just need to do all the other ones. Data hub screen splitting in half where the tab isn't set to key findings. No spacing between league name and nation name in the club and affiliates card. Team instructions being cut off on medium and low res. Fee column not being wide enough on transfer history cards. Still, I don't know if it's transfer history, but I think we saw that on the scouting. It's still too wide. News aggregator around the world. Empty on some saves. EFL clubs having too many general sponsors. Club vision tile having spacing issues and text overlaps. Text overlap issues on atmosphere tile. Like club atmosphere, I guess. Staff numbers icons being misaligned on club. Staff report and staff. What? Staff numbers / icons being misaligned on club staff report and club staff page. Numbers and icons. Okay. Club staff report, club staff page. Club staff page. These numbers? Is that what that means? Numbers, icons being misaligned on club staff report and club staff page. This? Is this the staff report? I spent a good while looking at this. I don't recall that being a thing. Hey, Sad Ken. That happens all the time in Dota 2. I do not have the speed up. It's not a patch, it's a mod. I don't have it installed because I want to keep my game vanilla, if you will, so that I can fairly judge what SI has put out. The other thing is, just because somebody's mod works really fast on their machine doesn't mean it'll work fast on everybody's or yours. So I'm honestly more interested in SI fixing 1, 2, 3, click, happening faster. That's too much of a delay for me. So I want to see what SI does on that. Okay, sim some days and go through some screens. Leave FM window open, and it reverts sadly. Okay, let's try that. We're already almost 5 minutes in. I'll hit continue. Oh, we got a press conference. Do we have a press? Okay, sure. We're just playing so we can get to our 5 minutes in this window reverting. Yeah, fans are happy. Okay. I don't like this part of it. I've never liked it in FM. Like, what happens when I click on this now? Can I close this? I can't. It's on personal. Don't like that. I want to see the. I have no idea who this player is, and you can't get why isn't this click? And then oh, the back button worked. That's different. Okay, that's the first I've heard of it. She's scoring a goal every 64 minutes this season. Yeah. And she's going to leave on a free because she wants to triple her wages because she's unbelievable. Okay. I'm gonna forget to do this. We're just playing. People are asking me to test windowed mode. If you just joined us, because there's 101 of you in here. Holy cow! We're just playing around for 5 minutes to see if it reverts or if they fixed windowed mode. Oh, if you're saying if I click, when you say browser, you mean like out of the game. So if I click over here, no, I'm clicking on my recording software. I'm clicking on my browser tab that had the notes up. I'm clicking back into the game. I still have windowed mode. I'm on a 1440p monitor. I'm playing, not playing. I'm on a 27-inch screen. So one thing I was pleased with, and this was, I think, before the patch today. My Discord folks could tell me this needs fixing. Why is there not color? Ongoing focus. I don't have any money or whatever. Is the I'll click into screen. The back mouse button for me wasn't working, and now it does. We're only 4 points off Bayard. Go on then. Oh, I spoke too soon. It doesn't work now. Maybe it was because I had something popped up. Nope. Now I was so excited. I put it in the Discord. It's like mouse button, back button works like you would in a browser. It's not doing it, lads. It's not doing it, lads. If you are one of the 103 people currently watching, hit that like button because my screen shows we only have 50 likes, and that makes me a sad guy who doesn't ever stream. I'm gonna go back here. Reputation block not being aligned with the club name and the manager's tile. Match result truncating over 2 lines when a team scores double digits or has played a penalty shootout. Okay, I've not scored double-digit goals. Drop down options and staff search add attributes appearing as numbers instead of text. Yep. Discovered that when the beta first came out. Martin, so the mouse button glitches for you too. Okay. Go away. Staff database. Sure. Oh no, it's the search, isn't it? It's search. Attribute. Oh, they've gotten rid of it. I just think that's so unnecessary. I think that's so like, what are you've created a bug by saying, oh, that can't be numbers, it's got to be text. So they fixed that. Yay. I just think it's unnecessary. And my bugaboo, I think if you, a lot of you are new, my bugaboo is you can't sort applications, and I can agree to disagree on it being text. I like whatever. Honestly, I don't care that much about the text, and I don't know if that's because like maybe somebody complained was like, well, why am I a 13 when I should be a 14? It's like we're just gonna call you good. You're just now good. That's all you get. But and they have fixed this. This was in the notes. The key attributes are now they now move. So they fixed that. Good for them. But like if I get an application, it's not fun going through 15 applications manually and being like, oh, let me click on Alvin. Oh, Alvin's got good. Okay, he's got good, average, average. Okay. And then you go back and you click on the next one and you go, oh, that one's average. Okay, skip. And you go to the next one. It's like, oh, that one's very good. Okay, who was good? And like, you can't, why can't you sort? I don't want to go through 15 applications like it's 1985 and their paper applications. I had a 51-50 penalty shootout win yesterday. What? Josh, you got to join my Discord, my man. The unless you already are and I'm just not recognizing the username. We gotta hear about that. RDF Tactics fault. He wanted to be rated with a low number. Yeah. That is cool. I mean, props to him. His name's Aaron. It's like ARR. I'm sure there's only one. Oh, wait, we could look in the staff. Yeah, we could do. We're gonna go find RDF Tactics, which I think this is the coolest. A guy from our community is. Can I not search by name? He's a recruitment analyst. Can I just search? Can I see all? Oh, there's 686. Why? Oh, Baron. Oh, that's him. I think recruitment analyst, Southampton. This is RDF Tactics. Everybody give a like for RDF Tactics. This is a guy from the FM community hired by Southampton to be a recruitment analyst. That is freaking awesome. Jenny, no, I hear you, but I think it's also fair to go like, how in real life do you know that that analyst is a 17 or that scout is a 17 versus a 16? So like, I don't think it's game breaking. I think the game breaking thing is when you get 15 applications and no way to sort them. Because I don't know about you all, when I got applications, sort by the attribute I'm looking for. Like I'm looking for an attacking coach. I want to look at the attacking attributes. Oh, the one with 16 versus the one with 12. I'm looking at the one with 16 first. So fine, you want to make them words, sort them. That would probably help us discover that who is the 16 versus the 17 on the very good or excellent or whatever. I don't care. It makes it faster, so I don't look at all the ones that are 10s. Unsuited motivation. Where is that? I don't even. Oh, you're looking at in your own game, right? Is that what you're saying? It's balanced personality. Oh, unsuited motivator. There you go. People. He's not a people manager. He's an analyst. Yeah. Welcome to being an analyst, right? Yeah, I don't want it for players. Yeah, I can understand. Like I can at least go. I don't like it, but I can understand the staff attributes changing to words. I cannot understand making it a nightmare to hire staff. I don't like that. She's got a cold. We'll go home. Yeah, realism and it. I think that is Jenny. I think that's one of the things that people will just get used to, and just go like, I don't love that, but I don't fault you if you're like, I absolutely hate it. And I bet somebody puts out a mod where it changes it all back. I mean, that's got to be coming, right? All right, let's keep. Oh wait, no. Was that? I can't remember if there's anything else in the notes that was like critical. Scatter analyst attribute numbers set of text. Okay, and recruitment focuses, same thing. Column size and use setup being too short while the position column was too large. Okay. Assistant manager advice blocking you from confirming your squad on the squad registration screen. Problematic. Squad registration. Let's go see. It's not listed, I don't think. But I'm just curious if they did anything on the squad registration screen. Let's go look to see. Oh, please hold. I gotta pull this back up. Because I did this when I had the MLS video that I did. Yes, I would like this. I almost didn't save the game. Ooh. I'm going to pull up MLS. I want to see if they fixed anything with MLS registration. Quotas is what they called it. Web, Mohawks, they have fixed that in the patch today. They have fixed that in the patch today. Now, I haven't seen Mohawks on my women's team players. So I can't currently verify that it's fixed, but it's in the patch that it's fixed. It's in the patch notes. So hopefully that has improved. Okay, here we go. I'm going to close that. So you've got Inter Miami. Oh dear. What is... Okay, there we go. You got Inter Miami. First thing, you can't tell on the out-of-the-box selection info who are my DPs, my designated players. So you have to go... I'm going to remember... Wait. No. What is it? I thought it was homegrown status. General info? Nope, it's... Oh, that's what it was. My brain. It's in squad registration. Yep, they haven't fixed it. I've reported it. You can see who your DPs are and all this kind of stuff, and you can hover, but it doesn't... You don't get a text when you hover. But maximum squad size is not fixed yet. It works. You can play the game. So this is one of those, like, it's not game breaking, but it is highly annoying where you go like, how is it just... If you join the stream anytime in the last hour, we talked about this. There's a lot of stuff that seems like opposite of what it's supposed to be. Pitches are upside down on the youth intake, and this is supposed to be a green check mark, and it's a red X. I don't have more than 30 players. I have more than 18. I am under the salary cap. All of this is incorrect. So they've not fixed that. But they didn't say they had. I just was wondering if since they said they'd done something on the squad registration screen, if that had also been taken into account. It hath not, my friends. Thanks for being here. I cannot believe there's 100 people. Holy cow. Where were we? Registration. There we go. Fixed random empty box being visible when viewing empty promises tile. Fixed various misalignments on certain portal messages. Fixed filters in data hub. Not working as intended. Fixed misalignment for the frequency of the advice. Okay. Second stages tile appearing in matchday dashboard when on medium resolutions. Added tooltip and fixed text overrun on injury update message. Competition's past winners. Remove club badge of team that finished second place. Yep. Added visual improvements to fixture schedule card. Opposition instructions. Ask assistant button renamed to apply all advice. So was that Webo 011? How funny is it? Whoop, sorry about that noise. How funny is that like there's a Mohawk patch note? I just think that's I think that's kind of funny. And if let me look. Said I can no longer have green hair. I can't have my side shave style either. Yeah. The manager, the manager thing. I just don't understand it. The thing, my major beef with actually the build your own manager thing is, I can logically suss out, oh, we need to give you personality and whatever. And unless I'm wrong, okay, let me pull this back up and I'll just close to the start screen and we'll do this all over again. Maybe I'm wrong because I think I did it as advanced setup career. I want the ability to say, I want to coach this team, and it just gives me the attributes that would be necessary to coach the team. Is that still a thing? If I do quick start, somebody in the chat give me your favorite team that's in the game. A men's team, because I want to see the Mohawks. There's a whole delay. Like, it goes to YouTube, then it goes to you, and then I sit here, and then I wait. Palace. Martin. You cut me deep, Martin. You cut me deep. That hurts, man. I can't believe you would do that to me, Martin. I can't believe it. Burrospur. Should SI have released this game 2 months ago in early free access, not beta, for a free weekend, and stated this game is not finished? Please report bug. I think they could have potentially done a longer beta period and asked for help, but that's my view of communication. Mbumo has a mohawk. Manchester United. Why? Webbo, I answered your question, Webbo. Martin. It cuts me deep, guys. I mean, Webbo, I'm assuming. Sorry. Rangers, man. Nice. Because you mentioned. Do I really have to do this? You mentioned that he has a mohawk. Getting trolled by my own chat. Well, for the sake of science. Wait. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way. Hold on, chat. Oh, I didn't mean. Yeah, here we go. For the sake of testing the patch, I promised you this at the beginning of the stream, my friends. It's in the thumbnail. I promised to test this patch. And my friends, we are gathered here today to test whether or not mohawks exist in abundance too many. So for in the name of science and for honesty, which many people said I was on Monday, which makes you feel good, and truth and justice, I will load Manchester United. But I will not do it like this. Oh, I've rolled over my. Oh, it's a disaster. My headphones cable got caught in the wheels of my. The wheels got caught in the wheels. My camera has no idea where my eyes are. I'm back. Gotta add my filter back. So I go boop, and then we go boop, and then we go boop. There we go. I do know Loki is an LFC fan. He has a stronger stomach. It's because I'm American. It's because I don't have my, what do they call the peas? The mushy peas, mashed up peas. What is that? Anyway, I've just insulted half of the internet. Ooh, it's coming up. Okay. So what I was saying If I put my cap here, I'm afraid my camera is going to lose my eyeballs and it's going to get blurry. But we'll live. I want, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, I want it to just to just tell me what the manager of Manchester United should have. And you can leave comments about that in the chat. Right? So if I go create a new manager profile. Okay. Oh, look at the confirm. I don't want to do all this. Okay. God save the king. I was born on January 1st, 2000. Manchester. That's silly. Oh, it's not, I guess. If I was born in Manchester, shouldn't it know? Oh, I guess it's nationality. That's not okay. Okay. I don't want to do this, I guess, is my beef. Because let's say I have played amateur level, and clearly I'm a pundit. Somebody said I did really good game journalism with the video on Monday, and I was like, journalism? Oh, guys, please. How well am I known for it? Part-time. But I do all this, but I somehow have a Continental Pro because I'm that amazing. And I want to... I'm a systems builder because clearly Ruben Amorim is a systems builder. I'm not energetic. I guess I'm attacking, and I'm a tactician. I'm just picking things. We're just getting, and it's gonna say, wait, isn't it gonna say that I don't match, that I'm not a strong fit? I thought someplace it was gonna say I'm not a strong fit. I don't want to do all of that. That's just me. I just wanted to just give it to me. Young Kings only had a bald player in real life that had a mohawk in game. Now he's actually bald, so they did fix. Can I trust you, Young Kings? I don't know. Who's your team? I don't know. Ursus, currently watching, enjoying, playing FM24. Yeah. BW, I'm the Bob Costas of FM. BW, I'm going to need you to very quickly in the chat tell me if you're meaning that as a compliment. Oh, this is great. Yep. This was what I'm talking about. Why? There's so much space here. God save the king. When's my next match? Wouldn't it be nice to see right here? I know somebody said this earlier. But it's on here. It's not up here, lads. So if I'm on some other screen than this doesn't tell me anything. And like if you were not here an hour and a half ago, I can if I'm in the portal and I click fixture schedule, I can arrange a friendly. If I click on anywhere else in the portal and I click the fixture schedule, I can go on holiday. It should just be, it's like 2 different screens. Breaking news. Part-time YouTuber making a return to the FM community. Gray Hair Gaming. God Save the King has made a incredibly surprising move to Manchester United. It's especially surprising because everywhere he walks around, I don't remember the name of the training facility. He wears an LFC hat. He calls it motivation for the lads. If you don't want me to wear it, lads, win 5 games in a row so that poor chap can cut his freaking hair. Which calendar is linked with bookmarks? Let me click I actually don't know. And apparently the not good one. So I go to overview and then fixture schedule here. Or and maybe it's just the state. This is why I keep talking about screen state. They keep pointing to the wrong screen state. Okay. Okay, we're gonna arrange a friendly. I want to see this Mohawk in person. We're lads. I just got here. We're doing it today. We're oh, why? I thought this was affiliated. Okay, we feel bad. We're gonna play the under 18s. I have to do. Oh, what? Whoa! Ooh, ooh! What is this? Oh, I scrolled up and it appeared. Interesting. Except, anything. Oh, we're gegenpressing. Oh, have they fixed anything? Oh no! See, this is what I'm talking about. I did this in the video on Monday. It's like they built HTML boxes from 15 years ago, and then when they lay a text box over on top of the element, it's not inheriting the element's conditions, attributes, whatever it's called in coding. And so when you click on the text, nothing happens. Your brain as a player goes, I want to click in the middle of that box. I don't want to click over here. That's work. Oof. Let's do a 4-2-3-1 for. We're doing it for Bruno. Hey Bruno. Hey, you're a 10, right? Oh, we're gonna play you as a 6. What? But I'm like one of the best players. Oh, sorry, lads. I also don't love like this is the induction, and then there's like, I guess I complete it. Layers. There it is, Rob. Yep. We're gonna decline that. I'm just trying to get to a match. We're doing it for science. We're doing it for science. If that hasn't earned your like and you're watching, I mean, come on. What are we doing? I'm burning bandwidth. I am bandwidth limited this month, my friends. Jeremy Robert, yep, until now. They're taking away my fan card. Are we there yet? No. I guess I need to make sure. Is it Embuemo? I hear it said 14 different ways. Oh, what is? Yes, confirm. I need to make sure he starts so that he's on the pitch, and we'll do like full highlights. We can go straight to the Mohawks. What is this? Okay. Wait. Okay. I thought this was. I thought maybe it's because I was moving too fast. I thought it said like skip induction on the offers. Reject. Oh, my laptop battery that I'm looking at the chat with is. Yeah. Blocking me from my own Discord. The king to meet the media. Delegate. Yeah, I'm new. I automatically said my assistant. Oh, I delegated it. It didn't do anything. Bug. Yep. Jason, I think the patch today made it a lot better. Actually, a very good game now. I would not put it as a very good. I think that's like a, was that a 15 on the staff attributes? Jason Pike? Paging Jason Pike in the chat. Do you believe this is a very good game right now? Jason? We're on a satellite feed. We're waiting for Jason to come back into the chat to tell us what he thinks. Jason? Is it because we're playing our own team? Didn't that happen all the time? You picked your best 11 and your second best 11? Shams, yes. Yes, I put a message on X, right before the beta came out about every FM YouTuber is getting their makeup on. It makes your life easier. Jason is stunned. I can't do a team talk. It said talk to media. I took the. They're like, this guy's an amateur. We just needed to fill a seat till somebody gets sacked in September, and then we'll bring that person in for this guy. I didn't make sure. Oh, There's no tactics. I didn't get to. He's on the pitch. Where is he? Oh, there you go. That looks mohawk free to me. That looks mohawk free to me, my friends. I don't see. Actually, let's pause again. I don't see. Oh, Yoro's kind of got interesting hair in real life, doesn't he? I don't see any mohawks. Let's just no mohawk on the goalkeeper. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, G. The king. You can click on the manager. Could you do that in FM24? oh, lovely save. That keeper also doesn't seem to have a mohawk. So I think we've solved that. Am I the only one that gets annoyed by the little dots in selection box circles aren't centered or even the same amount off center? Yes, I get annoyed that. Oh, dummy 86 underscore dr7 just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing and blowing up my eardrums with the notification. I conceptually, if we pause because my brain can only do it, this line that I've roughly drawn is about the middle, and I can conceptually understand. That's not even. I have a ruler. That's not centered. I was about to say I can conceptually understand that the entire thing is centered, like the clock, the competition, the clock, and the score bug, but it's not. It's not centered. Not even if you not the entire width. I want the score centered so bad it hurts my brain. Brady Goat 15. Let me. I can. Folks, I don't ever do this. I don't ever stream. So there's a. Where's the? Isn't there a instant? Where's the instant result? Have I broken it? Oh, do we have to? Oh, there it is. I was like, are we literally about to have to suffer through a Manchester United match? Oh, we scored 2 minutes later. Okay, we're gonna. Just give me just a second. We're just gonna get rid of that. Sorry, I gotta go light the file on fire. It's a ritual. It just takes a minute. It's fine. It's fine. Isn't it centered between the balance and the cog buttons? Ooh, Mateus, I don't know. Are you saying like it would be? We've gotten back into the safety of Wolfsburg women, where I don't want to vomit. Are you saying like maybe that's because of screen size and scaling? Maybe. Oh, it's camera. Okay, camera. You can't see my eyes. Now can you see my eyes? Am I back in focus? Okay. This is no game for OCD people. What, Martin? Martin, I thought we were close. I thought we were good, man. First, Martin asks for Crystal Palace. And now he says I'm OCD. I like to just think I'm detailed. Okay? I'm not. Martin? See you later, CDB. Or hello, fellow kids. Definitely not CDB. I'm not like flipping light switches on 14 times when I enter and leave a room. You know? Come on, Martin. Looks center to me. I literally held a ruler up to my screen. Now, I guess I was assuming that the middle of the substitution bench was centered. Maybe that's not true, but I literally took a ruler. It doesn't. It's not centered, lads. It's not centered. Heat maps and pass maps on it. Now, why would you just tell me that? I don't think so. Where are you seeing that? Oh, she's sick. 12 to 15 days, folks. That's a long time. Use a club doctor. Treat at the club. How is that? Just coming in to see the doctor and then going home versus send home? She should get better faster. Oh, it's going around. CDB. Yeah. I mean, definitely not the AC Milan. We're gonna lose. We're gonna get knocked out of the Champions League because of the flu. Oh, you're asking if they patched it? No, I have not seen that. No. It's not in the patch notes, so I would not think it would be. But again, Webbo, if you weren't here earlier, I kind of wonder now if maybe they put out a stripped down version of this, knowing that they could fix the other things. I don't know. Essen, SGS Essen are in 7th. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new somehow. And if you happen to watch a video of mine on your phone and you hit the like button, sometimes a thing next to it says hype. And you can hype 3 videos a week and it massively helps. I think that's one of the reasons the video on Monday did so very well. Janine Sonis. Ooh, cheeky. Contract up in December. She's in MLS. Oh dear. See, so they'll fix it. Then maybe they won't, but this doesn't. Why? And then you have to. And then so let's go back. You could tell where it comes clickable. Why is this right? Why is this part of the screen right here not clickable? And then up is, and down isn't, and then up it, and then you click it, and then it's this long. Why? And then there's no reason. They have to know this, but I just. Oof. We're breathing. Look at 7 people just hit like, I think, or something. It went up to 60. I don't remember what I just said it was. We're relatively injury-free, minus the people that are sick and at home now. Webbo, I hear you. As a consumer buying the game, after having missed FM25, I think it should work out of the box. But, hold on. What am I doing with my life? Oh, she's in. Okay. It's just some of the design decisions. I think the game will get better. I think it'll get faster. I think the screen loading will get faster. I think it'll get smoother. Some of the design decisions are not fixable. Oh, Rob, you've hurt me. You cut me deep, bro. Don't. I mean, do it, but don't do it. We're on a good run. I love that they're like, nah. We're only trying to catch Bayern Munich and win the title. Scoring is always fun. We've been on a good run. Kevin Wilhelm? I don't know, Kevin? I don't know. Is there additional? You can't. Oh, you can't type. I don't know, Kevin. Have you seen our results? Sure. Oh, dynamics. Dynamics. The pyramid's gone. The injury message you get is it's a non-gendered message. I might need to go down the flanks here. It's raining again, folks. I think there's a bug with rain. We're only 4 points off. Unless you're telling me Wolfsburg is the worst place to live because it rains every time there's a football match. Yeah. No heat maps, no pass maps, no maps. Huth, pop. There you go. Huth, she's put in some lovely goals from outside the box. Like top 90, upper 90, top corner. I just mixed, forgive me, I'm American. Oh, pop. The crowds, they're celebrating a good chance. I haven't noticed people saying crowd doesn't celebrate a goal. What do you mean? Or is it just that like there's no change between the crowd? I thought we were gonna get a penalty shot there. Oh, lovely. Lineth, lovely ball. Huth. What? I'm in the box or right outside the top of the box. I'm gonna hoof it all the way to the center of the park. Levels. I love that. You see a little cheeky like pass behind the leg. Little 1, 2, 1, 2. We were stretching them. It didn't do any good. It didn't do any good. Love this camera angle. Kits look correct. I don't love that it changes. You give me the good camera angle. Gimme. Why change? 7 shots, 2 on target. We're unbalanced. Oh, nobody said anything. We're playing 7th. We're in 2nd. Let's go. Huth again. Huth hoofs it. Haha. Oh, I thought that was in. Safety pass. Oh dear. So again, if you're just joining us, you can click on player names. We've confirmed Manchester United Mbuma doesn't have a mohawk. Oh dear. Oh, kick save, I think. Yes, Johannes tips it wide. Lovely stuff. And apparently the corner was useless. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Just a second. Sorry, levels. Just texting my wife. Vivian Indeman. She's good. She's not like a 5-star. She has been so solid for me on the right wing. What else do you want to see? There are 74 people watching right now. What else do you want to see that I have not shown you, or I have shown, but maybe you weren't here? In the patch that came out today. Oh my gosh, we've had, what? No way. 1,000 views? Oh my gosh. Oh, great. Oh, what a save, and then a head by Linder. Okay, lovely. Lovely. I mean, we've been on top at 70-30 possession. We've been really on top of it. At the half, we'll go back and look at there was a patch note, something about set pieces. People have said stuff about set pieces. I don't remember what it was. Get the replay where not just the post-match report. Got it. I also want to see, Rob, if we can get the individual goal. If you just click on a goal, does it show it to you? Like that transition is wonky. What are we doing? Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the patch notes. The patch notes. Set hyphen? Is it set? Is there not anything on set pieces? Am I just, is it because I read the other? It's because I read the other patch notes earlier and nobody stopped me. Any patches, fixes to the commentary only. Ooh, good shout. We'll do that here in a second. We can find another gear, ladies. They didn't love that. You defended well. I'm happy. Keep going. And I'm not going to touch Pop. She is motivated. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I think this is strange, only commentary. We have the giant box of doom, which apparently is showing where the ball is, but I don't love that. So that's still happening. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. Maybe it's because it was transitioning to the next screen. Oh, there's a player there. I'll drop this. We can see more of the actual match. Oh, long ball in. Oh my gosh, what a header, to be fair. Yeah, Benjamin King, gotcha. Gotcha. We'll do that with the review of the match highlights. NJ Brock, more of the old work, the space set piece routine is still broken up. People were having problems with set piece routines staying. Oh, we've killed off the clicking this, and now coming back. Fix one thing, break another. Fantastic. Lyneth brings it down. I've just called her Lyneth because I can't remember. That lovely commenter told me how to say her name, and I did it in the video. Now I don't have it pulled up. What a ball! Pettimores! Oh, is it tipped by the keeper? Yes, corner. Corner. Maybe we'll get it. Nope. It's gone. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put another bug in. Gonna have to put another bug in. Lyneth plays it. Sterner. Ostermeyer. Oh, they're the triangles. Long ball. Nice job. That's our ball playing center back Catley coming forward. Minge will jukes her. Is it unfair to say jukes her man is so much faster? Jukes her defender is. Okay, we are all over them. Alexander, I bigged up Alexandra Pop. Hello, Robbo. She's seen the reports that Bunny Shaw is coming in. Oh, wait a minute. Try leaving the match screen and coming back, like, to tactics? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean... don't. Oh, okay. Didn't think it was going to go away. I don't think there's anything. I'm still in windowed mode. Ooh, I wonder if we change. So those of you that were saying windowed mode doesn't work, I have been in windowed mode this entire time since 5:19. It's been almost an hour. And I can't change it here. Got it. Maybe that's the problem. I guess I should make we're at the 70th minute. I'm like trying to figure out streaming and is it showing and okay. Oh, she has woof. She has been woof. Motivated, love that. Maybe we bring on the keeper. She's motivated too. Nervous. Come on. Nervous. You're having another stinker. But I don't have anybody who's not nervous. Everybody else is playing all right. I'm going to take Huth off. We'll bring on Valato. Easy for me to say. Since we haven't done a team talk yet. Change the game. Valato, the number 10. She's ready. Let's go. Catley, that's our ball playing defender, ball playing center back. Words. Enderman. Oh, I thought she was going to get a brace. I thought she said, I'll take care of it. Gaffa. Okay, I think we need to tactical. I know that was just one highlight. Not a lot of time has gone. Team instructions. We're going to up the tempo. We're going to go a little, I think we'll go wide. No. Go a little standard. We'll go counterattack. Where's the flanks? Progression? I don't like this. Oh, okay. And that time the text click worked. This is not as intuitive as having a pitch where you could just click to me. Come Confirm. We're leaving pop on. Oh, what? I haven't done this yet. Let's go change. Okay, they fixed that. We're going to go control attacking. Masterclass. Tactical masterclass. And no highlights. Okay, okay, okay. Fine. Fine. We will oh, there it is. We will underlap. Wait, no. We will overlap the left and we will underlap the right. We're going for it. We're going for it. I'm leaving Alexandra pop in because she's got 26 goals. Oh, she got dispossessed. Why can't I see in YouTube Analytics what's going on? Do we want to lose? Yes, we do. Okay. And I guess we're going to take her off. We'll put some kid up top. No, we'll put Zakai. She's less of a kid. Sure. We're going for it. Oh boy. Instant highlight at their end. I love that camera. That's fantastic. That change was all right. Oh, long ball. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. Oh, Catley's there. Levels. She's at the level. Pings it. The fresh legs are on. Oh my gosh. Go on. Go on. I'm going to keep my eyes on the chat. I know there's a delay. Can we say? Tactical masterclass. Can we say it? Can we say it? Oh, do I dare change the tactic without... Is it going to break everything? I'm always afraid. Like, that's, I think, the fear now, right? Is hold your shape. We're going to slow that tempo back down. We're going to shorten those passes back up. Okay. We're going to waste a little bit of time. We're playing 7th place and having to do this. It's fantastic. We're going to click supporting runs. See that like what? It's not actually supporting runs, right? Like, what does this mean? It's balanced. Okay. And we're going to balanced. We're just resetting. Yes, loving the chat and seeing that. That's fan freaking tastic. Let's watch it again. We don't get to watch it again. Oh, the game's continuing. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's not. Oh, and now we've got replay. I've done also. I knew it. I knew touching it was going to break it. Are we going to concede from that? Oh, they've won it back. It's in the dying embers of the game. The camera is stuck at their end where it was going to show a highlight or something. Linder, let's see. Enderman. Oh, okay. Can I click skip? No, I can't click skip. We've broken it. We have... Oh, we're back to... Oh. Surely we can hold for 3 minutes. Well, not when you don't change the tactic, because the game continued while you were changing the tactic in the highlight. 27 shots, 11 on target. Address the team. Address them. Let's go. Yeah, the camera was on purpose, my friend. The camera, that was you couldn't tell that was creative direction masterclass on top of it. Yeah, no complacency. Yeah, figured that was going to go like that. We've just been on a good run. I think it's fair to say no complacency. Um, yeah, she's always capable of something like that. I definitely didn't call her. Oh, she's not as much of a kid. We want to win every game. We want to win every game. That was lovely. I mean that was lovely. We're gonna hit Control S because we're gonna save the game, and I'm going to remember. I'm not getting so excited about that goal that I'm gonna forget to go back because I just saved the game. Somebody asked, "Let's go back," because I ran into this bug. Does it just take you to the goals? Let's find out. Or did I just soft lock the game? Oh! Wait. We get to see the goals. Okay, so now let's let the goals play. Okay, that won't take too long. Probably both. Old lady plays. Nico, what did you say? How did the patch from yesterday to today affect your gameplay? Are you feeling any changes? Nico, today is the first day I've played. I left it for today because I knew today's patch was coming and it was the last one of the week. It is better. You can click player names. You can click on your manager name on the sideline if for some reason you desire to do that. It is better. There's still things that need work. I'm not saying they can't get. I think it's going to be a long weekend for Sports Interactive, but as you do, this is going to take forever. Let's try seeing what happens when we leave the match. Did I break the game there? No. Now I'm going to pick a different match. Let's just pick this one randomly. I just want to see this goal. You click on it. Oh! They fixed that. Because I was not able to do that earlier. I think it was yesterday. It was for the video for today. So they have fixed that part of it. I need to get out of windowed mode. So those of you that were worried about windowed mode, I'm not on a Mac. Windowed mode appears to be working just fine. Full screen, confirm. So that seems to be working just fine. Lovely jubbly. Come on, you devs. Yeah. I mean, again, I want SI to do well. I want this game to do well. So we should all be encouraging them. They don't want to put out a bad game. That's clearly, not a thing. Ursus, you left me a comment about an hour ago, but I guess then you saw the live stream. Yes, I am coming back to YouTube. I've been back since April. So I'm not trying to get on my sad story, but my father passed away in February. I got laid off a week later, and that was a lot. So I've taken kind of this year to reset my brain a good bit. Wait a minute. I think the score that it showed at the end of the match was not 40. Am I crazy? I thought we were still 3 points behind. That's interesting. So, where was I? My father passed away, unfortunately. Elderly father passed away. And then I got laid off a week later. Not just me, it was part of a 10% cut, is what it is. So I've taken this year to kind of reset my brain, my life. I got to watch March Madness for the first time without having to worry about meetings. I went to the pool a lot with my kids and got to actually be a dad. I'm teaching them history this year, which is fun because we homeschool our kids. So yes, to answer your question, that's why I need your help, folks. If you like my content, liking it, subscribing, leaving comments on videos, sharing it in other places. I actually saw somebody shared Monday's video in the SI forums, and I was like, oh dear. But to your point, Nico, your honest opinion was one of the greatest I saw around. Are you anyway a developer or work within the industry? Nope. I have recruited people for my entire career, and I know enough to be dangerous in technology. I learned JavaScript back in 2015 or 16. I have always been a guy that's like fiddled with stuff. I make my own computers, make them. I physically solder in. No, I have always built my own computers because back in the day that was cheaper than getting a Gateway Cowbox computer because I'm that old. And I'm a nerd and I like this game and I'm detail oriented. So I tried to be fair in that kind of review. I do think some of the backlash against some of the other content creators is unfair. That's just me. Um, because what I said at the beginning of that video is I think a lot, and it's because you hadn't dealt with some of the screens enough times or at all, and then you go, "Oh, I was assuming that was in." It's not, or it's broken, or and then your opinion drops. But I didn't have alpha access, so it kind of worked out. Tony, Tony, have they fixed a lot of bugs? Yes, the patch today was. I felt like, and I said this earlier, but you weren't here. That's fine. On Monday or no Tuesday and both of Wednesday's patches, I felt like those were majority. Like, oh no, the game is freezing, or it's like breaking people's machines. So that makes out. I get a notification. You don't hear it, I don't think. What was I saying? They were like focused on game breaking things. Uh-oh, my bandwidth says it's dropped. Uh-oh. Did I just hit my data cap? Sorry, I'm trying to answer that question, but I'm getting a notification that nothing is coming through. Oh, and now it says I'm sending in 20,000 kilobytes of data rather than 9,000. Sorry. Um, what was I saying? Oh. So Tuesday and Wednesday's patches were like, oh, it's breaking people's machines. And today's patch was more like, it's breaking people's machines and we're fixing that. But also, we're fixing some of the annoying things and the things that are just clearly broken, like mohawks. So sorry. Yeah, I got it's my internet connection is incredibly unstable right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's YouTube or not, but you can hear me. Thank you for that. Sorry, I'm trying to check the comments here. Yes, I do start with iron ore to build my own carbon computer. Yep, and gold. Yep, do that. I glitched. Yep, that makes sense. It's back to green. YouTube's not telling me it's green, but oh, it's all over the shop. Nico, I don't know if I call it a forced sabbatical year, but I'm definitely this is part of taking the year off, if that makes sense, if you can still hear me. So, so Nico, hopefully you can hear me. This is part of that. I'd love to make a go of content creation, but I need support. That's the truth of it. I'm not monetized right now. I hope to be monetized soon. Um, like I have enough view hours to be monetized, but it takes like 4 or 5 days for YouTube to recognize that. Yeah, internet's all over the shop. Yeah, if you can hear me, we're going to call it there. I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's all over the place. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.